Be sure to subscribe, keep pounding, _TV, the best Panther YouTuber ever. I'm rocking with the big cat. Pause up. Keep pounding.
What's going on? Christian Miller here, linebacker of the Carolina Panthers. Just want to give a huge shout out to Keep Pounding TV. Keep doing what y'all are doing. Appreciate all y'all support. Everybody go subscribe right now to the YouTube channel, Keep Pounding TV. I'm rolling with the big cat.
Hey, everybody. I'm your host, Grande Gato, also known as the Big Cat, my cool cat. Put your paws up if you're rocking with the Big Cat. Today, we're here to find out the truth about Sam Darnold. But first, do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? Yes? No? Maybe? Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? If you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers, put your optimism up. Put your optimism up. Sam Darnold, the truth about him. Let's get into it. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Listen, y'all, we're almost close to 10K. Let's get to 10K so we can have a 10K live stream celebration. Don't forget about Draft Night. We're giving away autographed full-size Greg Olsen replica helmet with the Beckett certification. Also, we're giving away a 32-inch TV. Shout out to the sponsor, SeatGeek, smart way to buy. If you guys are looking to catch tickets to any local games, concert, any kind of outing events, be sure to go to SeatGeek. Use the promo code Keep Pounding TV, one word. And last but not least, FanFanNetwork.com. Make sure you check out FanFan Network on YouTube at FTFN, and also FanFanNetwork.com. 32 in fan ambassador to give it the real from a fan perspective. Now, with that being said, I'm here to give you guys the truth about Sam Darnold. You guys were right. You're right. There's a lot that Sam Darnold needs to work on, but you're wrong, because he's a hell of a good talent, y'all. And I cannot stress this enough. Your optimism level. I know we don't heard it one too many times for our liking in Charlotte, but trust me, man, I have a weird feeling about Mr. Darnold here. Based off of what I looked at on tape, this kid has a lot to bring to the table. Very raw, and this could potentially be a great move. I mean, a great move for years to come. The first thing I noticed about him on tape, I watched the Vegas game. He's an athletic quarterback. He's a sneaky athletic quarterback. A lot of things, especially down in the red zone, he can get loose if you're a man coverage. If you turn your back towards him, he has enough athleticism to take off. And he doesn't mind lowering that shoulder, diving for the red zone, whatever it takes to get in there. And that's going to come in handy, man. You know, shit breaks down. I mean, one of the things you want out of your quarterback in the modern day quarterback era, the millennium, you want a quarterback that can move. Look at all the top elite quarterbacks. They have some kind of agileness or ability to get out the pocket and at least get a first down. You know, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, even Aaron Rodgers can move to a degree, you know what I mean? So this is definitely a good thing for us. Another thing about him is quick reads and timing routes. Those are his best friends. A lot of his routes are based off of quick reads. If he can get down there, a three-step drop, you know what I mean, make a read and drop it off, good. You know what I mean? Bootleg. The Jets offense was real poor. Bubble screens, tosses. It was just a lot of silly, simple stuff that it doesn't help a quarterback out when you're that vanilla. This offense was real vanilla, and they were so vanilla that they lined up and ran play action 13% of the time. That ranks 27th in the NFL, 13% of the time. For a 23-year-old quarterback who's trying to find his way out, the best thing you could do is implement running and play action. So him coming to Carolina, I'm pretty sure that number's going to go up. And Christian McCaffrey is definitely going to draw some attention. So they only ran 13% play action. So what that means is when the defense, most of the time when the defense came for your ass in the blitz, or they thought it was pass, most of the time that's the reason why it leads to blitzes and sacks and all that kind of stuff. Because they know you weren't play action in. They know your play action percentage was this small. When you actually drop back, they knew there was no way that you were play action in, and it makes it difficult, makes life difficult. Not only that, they only motioned 38% of the time, which was 21st in the NFL. Two things critical that could lead to sacks. Tendencies that could lead to sacks on a young quarterback. Think about it like this, y'all. If I motion my tight end to the left side of the field, you know what I mean, making it the strong side. If I'm a defensive coordinator and I say, you know what, whatever the strong side of the field is, we're blitzing this way, blitzing that way. So if I motion my tight end to the left, and my defense, I'm the defensive coordinator. All right, they moved the tight end to the left, blitz left. Now, if I play action, which they didn't do, they only did it 13%. If I play action off of that, and based off the defensive coordinator scheme going to the right, and I boot out to the right, I boot out to the other way, then boom, I already given my quarterback help. Because based off their scheme, and based off of what the tight end is being motioned to, and based off me increasing my play action, I just helped my quarterback out. Two things that Adam Gates' offense didn't run a whole lot of. And a lot of you guys will open your mouth and put your mouth all on Sam Darnold, not knowing these things. Not knowing how play action and motion helps a young quarterback. Okay, so we got to be careful what we're saying if we're not going to do our research here. It doesn't help also, he was over pressure over 540-something times, and he was sacked 98 times in 3 years. But on film, man, this kid has incredible arm talent. Big arm, big strong arm. He can fit it in the tight windows. Athletic as shit. Again, the best thing about him is his ability to make quick reads and timing routes. If you're drawing up plays that involve him to make a quick read or first read, or plays that involve timing routes such as bootlegs and stuff like that, he does well at that. When you try to make him hold the ball a little longer, trying to read downfield, that's where you get that, what I like to call Brett Favre syndrome. Brett Favre syndrome is when you got a really big arm and you just tend to chuck it, y'all. You try to do too much, you know what I mean? And at times you can see his judgment lapse. There were a few times in that game where the ball should have been on the outside shoulder and he thrown it to the inside, or vice versa. But those are just mental mistakes that he can be corrected in. Also his footwork, y'all. Listen, I'll put it like this. Sam Darnold is a victim of his environment, and I hate to put that on there, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people are like, well, you can't be a victim. He was a victim of his environment. He couldn't step into none of his throws. A lot of the time, the linemen were in his lap. But Sam Darnold is super talented to the point to where, again, as a quarterback, your feet are just as important to your arm when it comes to throwing. But he's so talented, even though he couldn't step into his throws, he was literally standing in the pocket, straight-legged, straight-footed, planted, just chucking it. And it would get to the receiver. I mean, it just will be off balance, or it'll be over the head of him. You know what I mean? So if we can clear that up, man, you know what I mean? He has some mechanic issues at time. You know what I mean? But a lot of that's due because of pressure. He may got PSTD. He may have the quarterback version of PSTD, where you don't been hit and sacked 98 times, and to where you're fucked up. But I like to think Matt Rule can fix that. You know what I mean? And the reason why I say he's a product of his environment is when you're in the offense, where you're allowing that many sacks, you're allowing that many pressures, your offensive coordinator is not play actioning. You're not getting helped out by the run game or the run fake. You're not being helped out by motion. You have to survive. Imagine being in there, your coordinator has handicapped you because of the play calling selection and the different little things that matter, such as the two things I just said. He has handicapped you. Then your offensive line is getting their ass whooped. So not only is the play calling fucking you up, now the offensive line is fucking you up. What are you going to do? You're going to do the best you can to survive. Even if that means throwing off your back foot, even if that means throwing flat-footed, even if that means just forcing something in there. And those are all bad habits that can be corrected. But I like to think the reason why he struggled, other than being sacked, was because, being sacked and those things right there. You know what I mean? So I got hope for this kid. Very talented, though, man. I will not take away his talent, ability, his athleticism. Very good quarterback here. Sneaky good quarterback, man. So I want to show you a couple plays real quick. If you look on your screen, you'll see this first play right here in the red zone. They drop back to his 30, and this is a big boy kind of throw. Tight window, pause it right there. Two defenders. He high points the ball. Listen, give his tight end a chance to go up there and get it before the safety can react. And he knows when he comes down, he's going to get hit, and that's what happens. But that's what happens when you give him time. If you give him time, he has the arm talent. A lot of you guys are screaming Kyle Pitts, Kyle Pitts. But when you look at plays like this and you look at what happens when you give him time, he can do that, definitely in the red zone. Very smart, very athletic. Again, the next play on your screen right here, guess what happened? Similar kind of result. You're going to have to fit in the tight windows, man. Not every throw you're going to have a wide open space to throw to. Beautiful concept right here. Bunch left right here. They pan out in the middle. Two defenders right there, and you got to fit it in there. Look, he fits it in there into a tight window. And again, his tight end comes down. He got it low and down. The ball is low and down. So guess what? Only he can go get it. And if he gets hit, he drops it to the ground. It's not high and up where if he drops it or if it gets tipped, it can be intercepted. So low and down and gives his chance, give his tight end a chance. These are the kind of plays you guys don't see on ESPN. All you see is the interception. All you see is the ghost comments. All you guys see is the sacks. All you see is that. But you don't want to see this. Because this is what he can bring to you. And this is not even a fraction of what I just showed you guys of highlights and athleticism that he has. Okay? So again, I would like to break down more game film for you guys. So join me on Patreon here Friday, man. And I have a full video breaking down. You know, YouTube is on that trip, so I can only show you guys a short clip there. I'm your host, Granite Gato, also known as the Big Cat. My cool cat, put your paws up if you rock with the Big Cat. We got a gym, y'all. We got a gym, y'all. If we do right by him. You know, we got to build a fort around him, you know what I mean? Give him some time, man. 23 years old. He's a baby. He doesn't know much right now, you know what I mean? Give him some mentoring, you know what I mean? He has weapons. Increase his play action, creates his motion. Hey, I say we're 11-6. Make sure you guys subscribe, tune in to the podcast, Anchor FM, Spotify, the whole nine. Get in the comment section, y'all. Do you feel better now? Or are you still hating on him? God almighty. Let's get up out of it. Let the church say, "Paws up." Carolina on top forever. I'd like to take the time out to thank Keep Pounding TV membership sponsors below. It is because of supporters like you that we're able to create quality content. Please consider joining the Keep Pounding TV membership by clicking the join button right above the channel header. With 3 different tiers and packages, we have a little something for everybody and affordability. Make sure you join. Paws up. Fellas, do you have a beard like Big Cat? You tired of your shit looking like Anthony Hamilton? Okay. Patches all in it? Check out Trishana's Blue Sapphire Oils. Help moisturize and restore health back to your beard. Trishana Jones Oils, Blue Sapphire. The link is in the description below. Be sure to check out On the Live Show Radio. Check out the latest Christian hip-hop / R&B. Be sure to also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hi, I'm the Big Cat. Paws up! You're watching Fan to Fan Network, the voice that fans deserve.